And a tin of tuna. No, 2.
Leanne, I only want to brush my teeth.
Well, can't you call it shop for it later?
We're nearly finished. Is that enough mushrooms for 4?
3. I'm going to be mum's for dinner. Look, you tell Leanne I got sick of waiting for her.
I don't feel him, mate. He's had it.
All right, keep your hair on. Where is he?
He's gone, we're going to miss his bus. Right, pasta, 2 tins of tuna and a quarter of mushrooms.
No, count me out. I've got plans for tonight.
So 1 tin of tuna then.
Oh, stuff it. It's just me and you. We'll go to Chippy.
I wish you didn't have to go to work today.
Don't you knock it. Been glad of that job these last few days.
A welcome distraction, eh? But I keep thinking that if I let you out of my sight, you might go and change your mind. Or somebody might change it for you.
Hey, don't you start.
What?
Getting insecure. That's what kicked this whole thing off in the first place. Look, I'm over it. Nothing to prove anymore. You're here. That's all that matters.
And I will be here tonight with a bottle of wine and a dinner in the oven, and we can talk.
About something else, please. Anything.
Intercity train timetable?
No.
Pressfish?
No, better still, the price of Millie's Revenge in the 2:30. You know, I must be a glutton for punishment, me. What are my 2 passions in life, eh? Women and horses. Both bleed you dry. Both completely unpredictable.
Yeah.
The only good thing about the nags is they don't hog the quilt.
Right, well, if I promise not to hog the quilt, do you promise to come home to me tonight?
Tonight and every night. I'll see ya.
Oh, morning, Norman.
Is it?
Oh, one of those days.
You are looking at a man on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Eric has conned me into giving a speech to Warts.
What?
Weatherfield Association for Retail Traders.
On what?
Ecology versus economy. The shopkeeper's dilemma.
For a man of your talents, easy.
I've had 2 weeks preparation down the local library, yes, or even a couple of days at the cafe internet, but the speech is on Wednesday.
Oh.
I've got my staff going down like flies with this bug that's going round. I've got two hours to save the world. Well, actually, an hour and a half by the time I've waded through this lot. I'm back on duty at 1.
Ask Geoffrey to help. Well, he did go to university for a while.
He's an anarchist. He believes that supermarkets are for looting. He'll be selling himself out.
He's told you this, has he? Sounds to me as if you're making a mountain out of a molehill. You don't need research to write this speech. Just use your psychic powers.
Can you have flowers in the house for the newborn baby?
Always.
Just thought I'd ask you, seeing you're the expert these days. I'll have a packet of nappies as well, please.
What kind?
Disposable.
Yeah, but girls, boys, toddlers, who they for?
Well, they're not for me, are they? They're for Morgan. Fiona's bringing the baby home this afternoon. Can't wait.
Newborn. Well, hang about, none of these'll do.
What?
Well, we're born premature, won't he?
A bit?
Well, they'll swamp him, everything will. Try town.
I ain't got time to go to town. I promised her Mum I'd tidy the flat. And I'm fully booked this afternoon. Well, give me a bottle of that Scarlet Woman as well. It's for me. I think I'm gonna need it.
No, the Wanderer returns. Come to work, you notice.
I didn't go. It was a big mistake.
So?
Any chance of my job back?
Ah! Did you hear that, Betsy?
Oh, I'm sorry for letting you down, V, but me and Des been having a really bad time lately. It's all sorted now.
Oh, is it, love? I'm ever so glad.
Yeah, whose side are you on? I had to bring Natalie in early to do your shift. I had to get onto the job centre for a replacement. And they're a lot cheaper than you know.
I know, V, and I promise I will never let you down again. But, I mean, if it was a job that I didn't like, then fair enough. I love working for you and Jack, and I promise I will never do it again. Look, you can put me on trial notice if you want. 1 foot wrong and I'm out. What do you say?
I'm not allowed to comment. Excuse me, Vera. Thank you.
So, Vera?
Oh, go on then. But I don't want you thinking we're here at your convenience, you know. And you'll have to come in early to do her shift and all, because she had to come in at short notice to do yours.
Look, Vera, it's no bother, honestly.
Look, it's the principal thing. She has to learn.
Spider-Man, how you doing?
Not bad.
What are you drinking? Pint?
Bottle.
Here. Don't you be doing her any favours, because she wouldn't do any for you. Yes, Curly?
Please, dear, and
Sorry about all this.
Look, if you don't want to work tonight, I'll cover for you. I've got no better on.
No, I better turn up. Or she might drag some kid in from the job centre.
Job centre, my eye. Look, I told her this morning you were back with Des. We've been expecting you.
Oh, am I that predictable?
Samantha, there are a lot of things I could call you, but predictable isn't one of them.
You see, the thing is...
You want me to write it for you?
You've been speaking to Emily? Well, will you do it?
Curly, mate, what have you ever done for me, except for let me down? Oh, and buy me a beer. Cheers.
Well, it's my way of making it up to you, you know, for all that messing about down at the Red Wreck. Well, look at the opportunity you've got now. To preach to the unconverted.
To preach to the warts.
Yeah, but they're the movers and the shakers of the borough. Without interruption. Without suspicion. To infiltrate from the inside.
You've been practicing.
Have I? What?
Go on in.
You mean you'll do it? Brilliant, brilliant, Spider. Well done.
Gail, would you say that most women like to be given perfume?
Well, they like the idea. They usually get the wrong sort. Why do you think tombolas were invented?
What about chocolates? Do most women prefer Belgian?
Roy, are you planning on wooing most women?
No, I wouldn't say so. No, just the one, in fact. Only I've got very limited experience in the wooing stakes.
Yeah, well, you won't go wrong with flowers and chocolates and the odd candlelit dinner. But, you know, it's sometimes the little things that mean more. A walk in the park, a phone call just before bedtime, something personal.
A shared interest.
Yeah.
In, say, like Shakespeare's sonnets or pottery cottages.
Yeah.
Have you missed the caviar off this list?
Well, I want it to be nice. What's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing. Only Nick will be expecting egg and chips. Going a bit over the top, aren't you?
Well, I want it to be special. Without Leanne for a change.
Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration
Yeah,
finds.
some other time, eh, Roy?
Have you got your keys?
Yeah.
I'll open up. You get Morgan in out the cold.
All right.
Mum, my back.
I'll get it.
Oh, yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, here you go. Ta.
Let's have a look at him.
Go.
He's grown, hasn't he?
What, overnight?
Oh,
Oh, at last. Come on then, let's get you in.
Oh,
I'll get the rest of your stuff, yes? Yeah.
I can manage. Mother, no. Just leave him to it. You've done enough. Just go upstairs and put your feet up. Come on.
Come on then.
Look at your car keys and I'll look it up. Don't be too careful round here, can you?
Well, baby Morgan, welcome to your new home.
Yeah, take a good look, kid, because it'll never be this tidy again. Max, this must have taken you hours.
Oh, never mind that.
What took you? Oh, his temperature dropped. They won't let us out of the hospital till it had gone back down again. Don't panic, it was nothing serious.
Right, where do you want these?
In the bedroom.
So where's it to be then?
In the bedroom, please.
Oh, no.
What?
Mrs. Keller's neutralised, so I'll see you later.
Was you frightened the life out of me, Ben?
I'll have a word. Tell you he'll want an early night. You must be exhausted.
No, Mum, at the moment, all I need is a decent cup of tea. Steve, do the honours for us, will you?
You go and lie down. I'll bring it through.
Mum, I have done nothing but for the past few days. Need a bit of company. I think you do and all, don't you?
By the way, I got you these.
Oh, see, that's great. Mum, look, it's one of those baby listeners.
It's rechargeable. It'll probably be better use to you when you're working.
No, it means I can put them down next door and listen to my music without worrying now.
Yeah, I'll charge it up for you.
Thanks. Steve? What are these?
Well, they make them specially for underweight babies. I thought the stuff that you'd got in would probably be too big.
Thank you. That's really thoughtful of you. What you got?
Put them on nicely.
Got your big fork, you little one, kid.
Hello! OK, you can both go.
Tell them it's no entry without a shirt and tie.
Hi, kids.
Oh, am I early? He said he'd meet me here.
Are you stopping for tea?
Yeah, when your big daft brother gets here.
Mum, do you think he wants a feed?
Probably.
Right, I'll take him into the other room then. Come on.
Can I do anything?
No, I think I've got all the equipment. Thank you very much, Steve.
Don't count your chickens.
Hey?
It might look very cosy, but there's no future in it.
In what? What are you going on about?
You and Fiona.
All I've done is buy her a present for the baby.
And take the day off work to do your knight in shining armour act.
Yeah, well, Fiona's a mate. She's had a bad time.
Whose fault's that?
Look, I just want to be there for her. I don't hear her complaining.
What you're hearing is her hormones. She's vulnerable, and that's the only reason she puts up with you. She's too nice to tell you to sling your hook.
She must get that from her father, then, eh?
Grow up, Steve. Her and that baby, they're a package now. You can't have one without the other. You could never feel anything for a child of Alan McKenna's.
Oh, and you'd know, would you?
You hate him too much. You and the rest of your so-called family.
Oh, and I wonder why that is. I mean, he's got a great girl, a cracking kid, and just when they need him most, he hasn't even shown his face.
Lucky for you.
So what do you want me to do, then? Stop calling? You're not going to be around for long, are you? And what happens then?
We're a phone call away, that's all. Maxine's on the doorstep. She's got plenty of friends. Don't bust a gut on her account. She doesn't need you.
Oh, you'd like to think.
I know. She's just putting up with you. Anything to keep the peace.
You're breaking my heart, Pam.
Very so
soon.
Well, maybe you got the wrong end of the stick.
I made it plain enough.
Or maybe she did.
Oh, we'll get it.
Oh, maybe it's Toya. We could feed the whole family.
Don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
What kept you? It's been posing in front of the mirror, Sarah Louise.
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Hi. Look, I'm sorry I'm late, but I stopped off to get you these.
Thank you.
Well, let's not stand on ceremony. Taking a pew.
Whoa!
Right. Where do you want me then?
Sit anywhere.
Well, that's your mother's spec, sweetheart, so go upstairs and get started, OK? Nick.
Yeah.
Full of wine.
Yeah. Hey, push the boat out.
Very good.
Do you want some wine, Mum?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? I think you've earned it.
Well, what about a toast?
To what?
Happy families.
Mum? Mum, can you come here a minute?
You look like you were about to drop off, but the minute I moved him, he started trying to feed again. He's all right. He'll stop when he's had enough. Steve's still here. So, why don't you tell him to go? Oh, Mum, chill out, will you? Get bored. Be back chasing some other women before the month's out. I know what he's like. Hey, what's wrong? Do you think you need to change or something? I'll just get the mat.
We have a selection of desserts here.
It's quiet, innit?
Yeah. Nice though, us and Arrow. How do you think it's going with them other two?
It's a laugh.
Do you like them? Both?
Yeah?
Just wondered. I was thinking of joining Jim myself. What do you reckon? Well, I'm quite strong anyway. You have to be in my line of work. But stronger than Nick, probably, except he's got the definition.
Cass, I've noticed.
Well, what do you reckon about me growing my hair? It's a bit 1996, this, isn't it? Well, Maxine did it for me.
Growing it out, sort of long and floppy.
Well, something like that, babe. Well, what are you laughing at?
Ashley, your hair's great. It suits you. Everything suits you.
you think so?
I know, sir. Not sure about your muscles, though. You might need to give them a closer inspection.
Wow, what fault is on in a minute?
Bet Nick wouldn't need to be asked twice.
Are you going to have a baby like Zon?
She's baby mad, this one.
Baby mad and bridesmaid mad. Well, you've just got to learn that you can't have everything.
Yeah.
Are you?
No, not going to get tied down with kids, are we? We're going to live a bit first, see the world.
You've done a bit of that already, haven't you, Nick?
Yeah, but not with Leanne.
I don't know. You got to Scotland?
No, I like the sound of Canada.
Oh. Well, you'll have to start saving. Holiday like that don't come cheap.
Oh, no, not a holiday. To live.
It's nothing definite.
Yeah, but we've discussed it, haven't we?
Yeah, at 2 in the morning. It's just, you know, one of those conversations you have when you imagine winning the lottery.
Or when you've got a rich Uncle Stephen.
Hello! I got a bottle of red and white. I didn't know which you'd... Sam? Sam, are you in? You're getting paranoid, mate.
I do. Hiya. I've just knocked on yours.
I'm not in.
Any joy?
What with the speech?
Yeah. Has the muse been with you?
I've been mulling.
All afternoon by the looks of things.
Oh, well, Rome wasn't built in a day, mate.
I did tell you that the speech was Wednesday, didn't I?
You did.
Well, when can I expect your notes?
Well, how long's a piece of string?
Oh, come on, Spider.
Oh, look, you can have it quick or you can have it good.
Oh, spoken like a true capitalist.
Oh, don't worry, Curly, mate. You'll have your speech. No worries.
Don't do that to me again.
It was Vera.
Leave letters out for me. I thought it was a dear John.
Oh, you didn't. I'm sorry, Des. It was the card I bought for Valentine's and...
Yeah, the rest's history.
And I'm sorry about the dinner as well. It was either that or hang on to my job. Got a lot of making up to do. And it's not just to you.
Well, I won't eat for a week after that.
No, thanks, Mum, for...
The invitation?
No, for going to all the trouble. Bit of an improvement on Zoe's grub.
You're not kidding.
No, it's a bit of an improvement on your mum's as well.
Hey, cheeky.
Yeah, well, it's like the incineration school of cookery.
Really? I won't tell you to again. Go and get your pyjamas on.
Hey, we'll do the dishes while you're putting them to bed.
You will not.
So, have you got much homework?
Oh, you sound like her.
Was he always this bad? I have to nag him every night to get him up them stairs. He always leaves everything till the last minute.
Oh, yeah, sounds familiar.
I'm getting better. Can't stay up till all hours anymore because she's got to be up to do the papers.
Oh, yeah? How are you doing at the cabin?
Oh, she's doing really well. Rita's dead pleased with her.
Oh, shut up. It's a sad little paper shop, that's all.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be at college without it, would I?
I'll get the kids to bed. Go on, upstairs.
Yeah, we'd better be off anyway, do you mind?
No. No, I'm glad you could make it.
I'll say good night for you.
Well, thanks for the lovely meal.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah, you'll have to come to us sometime.
Yeah, bring the kids.
Okay.
Bye.
Ta.
Yeah, bye then.
See ya.
Bye. Well,
Well, indeed.
that must have been a mix-up, Gail. I mean, even Leanne's not got the brass necks of Breeze for
Oh,
that
she's
long.
got the brass neck all right. And it's rubbing off on Nick. He knew she wasn't wanted. He set it up. It was written all over his face.
How are you feeling? It's all real now. There's no going back. What's up? I don't want to be a single mum. It's not that I don't want him. I'm not even that scared, not as much as what I thought I would be. It's more of a selfish thing. I want someone there with me when he says his first word, the first time he walks. You'll always have us. I know, but it's not really the same, is it? Oh, I do sound selfish, I know. The opposite. You want to share him with someone. His dad. I'm gonna tell him about his life, eh? Poor kid. that he was an accident. That his mum and dad's marriage was an accident waiting to happen. I'm going to tell him about his dad. What's he going to think of me when he finds out?
He'll think he's the luckiest kid alive.
Good night, was it? Fantastic.
Still can't believe your nerve just turning up like that.
And was I right? Did she chuck me out? No. She made me very welcome.
Quite welcome.
Oh, don't tell me she was biting her tongue all night. That'd be a first. You know the things she said about me in the past, mostly to me face. I'm telling you, she's over it.
Well, you reckon, do you?
Yeah. I've made things easier for him. I've broken the ice.
Anyway, you should have heard her. I have to nag him every night to do his homework.
I said I had to nag you every night to get you up the stairs.
Oh, and you must come to us for dinner. Bring the kids.
Am I missing something to you?
Think I'll move over there. Can't stand the excitement.
What? Oh, right, I'm sorry.
Well, what happened? Did he chuck up all over your best copping off shirt?
What do you mean by that?
Well, that's what babies do.
No, about me copping off.
It's what you do.
No, it's not.
Well, all right then. It's what you'd like us all to think you do.
Well, you can talk.
Oh, not anymore, mate. Pipe and slippers, man. That's me.
Yeah, I don't mind a bit of that myself.
I get it. You're getting broody. You've looked into the future and all you can see is you, Fiona, and a people carrier full of sprogs.
Yeah, that'll throw the in-laws. According to Fiona's mum, I could never love a kid of McKenna's.
Well, that's rubbish for a start. I was a better dad to Tommy than Terry Duckworth will ever be. The question is, what does Fiona think?
Well, Fiona thinks the same as you. I'm not to be trusted. Boyfriend material, me, mate, but father, I'm too unreliable.
Well, if you love Fiona and Morgan as much as you say you do, what's the problem?
Well, I think she's right. You see, when Morgan was first born, the nurses took me for the dad. It felt great. I was thinking of all three of us together, a proper little family. Me, Fiona and Morgan all looking out for each other. But the truth is, I wasn't thinking of them. I was thinking of myself. Trying to prove I was a bigger man than McKenna.
Well, if that's true, she deserves better.
Yeah, I think you're right. Worst thing is, she knows it.
In a change to the advertised edition, World in Action examines events in the Gulf, both past and present. Next.
Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury's Caramel.